This one. So the song I'm playing is Shepherd's Lullaby, and it keeps going crazier and crazier, and then yeah, I had my for my party on Saturday I was playing it, and I think it made my friends super uncomfortable. It's crazy how the song in the background can influence a conversation. By the way, hello everyone. A little bit shaky start, but you know it is what it is. Let me shift my music. We'll do this one. You'll hear my husband blowing his nose loudly in the background. It's all part of it. You guys watch this. Watch this. Okay. Oh, that was not supposed to happen. Hold on. Wait. Okay, let's try this again. Wait, why is it lopsided? Hello? Okay. Yeah, balance on my thumb. Yeah, you can. Look, it's right here. Whee! Balancing. No, I just mean my friend. Nothing. I don't mean anything. Hi, Danny. Thank you for the bits. Very kind of you. Here, I'm gonna do it one more time. Ready? Woo! We got it. Yeah, we're here. I've got a new mushroom game, you guys. It's gonna be awesome. Mushroom clicker game. That's what we're gonna play. And no, sorry, I can't reveal the secrets of the cosmos yet. I can't reveal that information today. But perhaps a different day, you know. Hi, Eclecte, welcome. Ooh, a delicious beefsteak mushroom. So, spells. So you asked about so you can forage for mushrooms, and there's a chance, 30% chance you'll find a poisonous mushroom. If you find a poisonous mushroom, you will be timed out for 30 seconds. If you find an edible mushroom, congratulations, you get a yummy mushroom. If you find a magic mushroom, 5% chance. I realize those don't really add up. But anyway, 5% chance you get a free sub. And actually, Refly got a free sub from finding a magic mushroom and giving it to me. If you find a magic mushroom, you better give it up. Hand it over. I know Refly doesn't enjoy that kind of thing. So he graciously gifted it to me for my consumption. Anyway. Oh, let me show you the velvet foot mushroom. Here, I'll show you. Look, it's so beautiful. It just looks so soft. Do I know the information about how to find it? No, not really. But you want to be careful with, I do know this, you want to be careful with brown mushrooms because a lot of brown mushrooms are poisonous and like difficult to distinguish, difficult to tell the difference between. So it looks like human kneecaps. I mean, that's one way to describe it. But look at this. So look, there's velvet shank mushroom, which are poisonous, and velvet. Look, do you see how similar these are? So this is why with brown mushrooms, I'm not even gonna bother. No. The one I do feel confident about, I think I showed, let's see. Yes, okay, I found an image of it. If I found a lion's mane, here's a lion's mane, I would know immediately this is a lion's mane. There are no lookalikes. Forbidden pancake. Yeah. This is so beautiful. Look at it. In the store, I don't often see lion's mane with such, the dangly bits. Usually it just is kind of not smooth on the outside, it's bumpy on the outside, but doesn't have like the parts that hang down. That looks so poisonous. Actually, it's so edible and it's so good for you too. It's good for neurogenesis, good for creating new neurons in your brain. Good for, if people are adding lion's mane in everything. But you're right. Yeah, it does kind of look poisoning. There are plenty of poisonous white mushrooms. So yeah, you do want to be careful. You do want to know what you're doing. It's pretty big though. That's a blurry picture, but no, I'm not. I'm an aspiring mycologist. One day I'll be a forager. Professionally, I am an ESL instructor. Yeah, I work with refugees and teach them English. So that's what I do professionally. But it had a sticker on it, not for human consumption. Well, then I guess you shouldn't consume. Okay, you guys, I've got so many cool mushroom pictures and a really cool greenhouse picture. We can sprinkle those throughout the show today. But for now, we can just yap if you want. Oh my god, okay. I need to label my OBS scenes better. I'll get around to it one day. I was talking to an OBS expert the other day, and holy shit, that person was organized. I looked at my OBS and I was like, it's just bare bones. It's just, it's what works. This is how I always do it though. I'm never one to make like Excel spreadsheets for anything. I'm never one to organize stuff, make folders for stuff. I mean, you've seen my desktop's not that bad. It's fine. It's got like, well, you probably can't even see it, but like it's got a bunch of folders on the left side. So, oh my god, I literally did that again. Anyway, desktop, I just revealed it right there for you to see. I am not embarrassed to reveal anything. You guys, I revealed my personal ChatGPT secrets when I was still using ChatGPT. I deleted my account. That's gone forever. Probably. That's probably what that's what they told me. My data is still in there. They're not going to go in and delete my data. So, like, whatever you feed to ChatGPT or AI, just consider it there permanently. It's just like what your parents told you when using the internet. Once on the internet, always on the internet. Forever. Will never go away. So, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Although my digital footprint is pretty... I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well. Oh, today we're talking about waves. Digital leg print. Yeah, I've shown my legs many times on stream. Here's another time. Whee! Oh, it's disappearing. Whee! Show my legs for free. What were we talking about? Oh, we were talking about the question of the day. The question of the day is, when was the last time you let a strong feeling wash over you? Hello, I'm not. This is a macro dose. Yeah, okay, buddy. I've never once been high on, well, I have one time, but that was like barely even. I was on Sunday. And you know what? I didn't even think about it. I need to do the integration. I'm getting to the point where that was like one of my last times. I'm going to do it again, probably in 2 weeks from now, and it's going to be super powerful, I bet. Massive husband and leggy wife. Yep. Hi, Eris. How's it going? I hope things are quieting down for you this week. I've got a fan on both sides. This is awesome. Oops, the other one doesn't open. For maximum fanning ability. No, I'm not high. I just don't care anymore. I just don't give a fuck. I figured that's actually the best times that I have a good stream is when I do not care anymore. I'm just done. The worst streams I have are where I'm constantly thinking in my mind, like, I shouldn't have said that. I need to say this. She finally figured it out. I know. No, don't go away. Reflex like, my final message. No, please don't. Is that what you do? Do you go to Twitch streams of girls who hate themselves and help them not hate themselves? Have I figured out your formula? Okay. Alright. We need to chill. We're gonna be here for 3 hours and we can't just unlock all the goblin. That's what I would do if I was a millionaire. That is a very noble thing to do. Thank you. No, I really am grateful, honestly, because if you weren't here, I probably would have given up streaming. Actually, I know that for a fact. Moments when I stream and there's nobody there, I literally spiral so hard, and I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. Make it your 8-hour job. Yeah, if I was a millionaire, I would spend money on Twitch freely as well. Because it's so rewarding when you donate to a small streamer. I feel like most recent thing I did was there's this ASMR streamer that I listen to, and I like never chat in his. I kind of feel bad because I never ever chat in his stream. I always just lurk and listen. But yeah, I showed my appreciation. Because that must be hard, especially like for ASMR streamers. And I'm not talking about the like rubber ear, kissing the ear, licking the ear. No. I'm talking about an older man reading a book with a very nice voice. Like, oh my God, he gives Santa vibes. I love it. Super cozy, super comforting. Shout out Gentle Fox ASMR. Shout out Gentle Fox. Anyway, yeah. I keep thinking back to, do you guys have like well, never mind, I won't ask that question. But I keep thinking back to that streamer I used to listen to all the time, who would read like really not safe for work books, but her voice was so good, and I would listen to every single one of her streams because like I wasn't a fan of the content because she was reading about like stalking romances and like really really dark romance, which is not really my thing, but she read it in a way where I was like, yeah, this is good. ASMR is so interesting because it's like you're achieving a meditation state of it's like unlocking sleep states in your mind, sleep brain states. Can I move it around? Let's see. I've always been one to listen to YouTubers like Michelle Phan. Ooh, yes. The makeup influencer. I do not give a fuck about makeup. Okay. Do I look like I care about makeup? But I love her voice. So when she did her like makeup, she was like the makeup YouTuber. I would watch every one of her videos and listen to it like over and over because I love her voice. Does anybody else do that? Or am I just weird? It scratches this itch. Well, you don't have to answer. I know it's kind of a personal thing. But anyway, it scratches like this itch in my brain where it's like, well, the tingles. I mean, that's ASMR. It's like not quite tingles, but it's like, it really relaxes you. And it's like, it makes you really calm. And it's kind of like when your mom is reading to you. My mom used to read books to me when I was a kid. And so it reminds me of that, where it's just like, everything's right in the world. You're safe. You're comfortable. Right? Always try to appreciate the skills and craftsmanship of things people do you don't really care about. Yeah, I should do more of that. That's true. Because I tend to only appreciate people whose craft is something I appreciate. If that makes sense. I don't know what I'm talking about. What did I do today? I got glasses for the first time in my life. I ordered them. I figured it was time. Well, really, it stems from my fear of the apocalypse happening. This is what happens when you live with a doomer husband. With a prepper. He's a prepper. He's always talking about like nuclear apocalypse. He's always talking about apocalypse. Like if the apocalypse were to happen, what would we do? And so I was like, wait a minute. If the apocalypse were to happen, I only have contacts. That is an issue. That is an issue because like we won't have clean drinking water. We'll run out of soap to wash our hands, and you need to have clean hands to change out your contacts, and you need to like put them in a special solution every night. Girl, no. Just like get some glasses. I would rather be able to, well, if I was caught in the apocalypse with no glasses, I would just like be forced to not see for the rest of my life. Best thing you can do in a true world ending apocalypse is to die ASAP. Maybe. I mean, it depends. I would go, we're already doing things to like kind of prepare. So first of all, we're going to try and move somewhere a bit more remote and a bit more self-sustaining, you know, like having, you know, we got solar panels. We're like going to get we want to get a geothermal heating and cooling, like a temperature regulation system. My husband's got a lot of gadgets. He's got the life straw. Have you guys heard of a life straw? Where you can like put it in any water and suck, and then it just filters the water to be clean. That's cool. I don't know, man. I don't want to die. I would rather do a lot of things than die. Although I'm still watching those birthing videos, and girl, I'm getting really stressed out. When I watch women screaming in pain, like screaming and screaming for hours and hours and hours, screaming, groaning, moaning, gore everywhere. And I've also heard that like childbirth is one of those painful things you can experience. That's gonna be really scary. I think at any moment in my life, that's probably gonna be the one moment where I will have something genuinely unbearable. No amount of mental turmoil will ever compare, probably. I'm personally of the opinion that I can endure any mental turmoil, but physical pain is something that I might tap out. I mean I won't, but like I'll be definitely thinking about tapping out. No, we do not own firearms. My husband did own firearms when we first met. And I was really pissed. That was back when I was like super uber Democrat. And I was like, guns suck. I hate guns. He had them, of course, because he's a doomsday prepper. We might still have, I think we have one handgun. Yeah, I think he did keep that, but he had like an assault rifle, and I was like, why do we need an assault rifle? Like, if it really came to that, I would not use it, ever. If it came to me and another person, and I had to kill another person, I probably wouldn't. But if it came to like me, if it came to like my child and another person, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't had a child yet, so I'm not sure. But the right to bear. That's a complicated subject. That's a really complicated subject. I have very mixed feelings about it. If it were up to just me, I wouldn't have any firearms. But yeah. They choose to do that as a way to self-soothe. Childbirth is the most painful thing anyone can ever experience, and the risk of dying is high, but our bodies were made for it, so that's calming to know. True. So that's one of the thing I've been watching the videos, and that's what women repeat to themselves, right? Is like, well, it's my body, right? So my body's doing what it's made to do. I'm not supposed to fight against it. And that's also the theme of the stream today, which is waves. And one woman said, she's like, you need to allow the contractions to come over you like a wave, to wash over you like a wave. When they come in, you ride it out until it's over. You do not resist. That's the one thing you don't want to do, is resist. I think what you can compare it to, for the men out there, probably like the worst diarrhea you've ever had in your life. I think that's like the one where you're like, your whole body is shaking and you're like having full body sweats like and things are waving through you and it's very painful. I've only experienced that maybe once or twice in my life, where it wasn't just that. It was like my parasympathetic nervous system was activated for some reason. No, it wasn't that. It was not parasympathetic. Vasovagal syncope. That's fainting though. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I have no idea. But like something was going on. It's like surfing. Put on some surf music and catch the pain wave. Yeah. Riding the wave. Okay. Shall we play the game? Let's play the game. I don't have a ton of yapping in me today. Let's play the new game. Pause my YouTube. Okay, where's my mushroom? So we're playing Mushroom Clicker. Wait, hold on. Here. I'm excited to play this one. It looks really cute. Let me know if the music needs to be adjusted at all. I think it should be fine for now. It seems fine. Okay, thank you. Oops. Okay. Okay, do I want to play classic mode or arcade mode? Oh, I want classic mode. The way the game was originally intended to be played. Learn from Archmage Psilocybe to increase your mushroom growing abilities. Yes. Let's go. Welcome there, young apprentice. I am Archmage Psilocybe, and you are the newest in a fresh batch of mushroom wizard recruits. Pick your wand carefully and start growing those shrooms. Be sure to take advantage of the creatures you find around the forest. Come back and talk to me when you want to cash in your mushrooms. Okay. If you give me 1 million... What? 1 million of each mushroom. Okay. Wow, that's a lot of mushrooms. Spell. It is. And it's fantastic. Oh, congratulations, Choza. You got a lion's mane. It's what we were talking about earlier. Chozo, one of these days you're going to find that magic mushroom and you'll get a free sub. 1 day. Okay. Which one do I want? I'm choosing my wand right now. Wait, I kind of like this one. This one's cool. Oh, okay, I can change the... Okay, wait, I like... No. No, maybe blue. Okay, I like blue. No. Ooh, or like an emerald. Okay, maybe an emerald. Do an emerald. Yeah. Which one do I want? Oh, congratulations, spell. Let me check mine too and see. A 69, nice. A spell's like, what's new? Maybe you need to check it again, spell. I'm just kidding. Okay, let's play. Okay. So these are field mushrooms. They're widely eaten guild mushrooms. Don't go around eating any white mushroom you find. You don't want to accidentally chomp on a death cap. Oh, yeah. See, this is why I avoid. See, spell, that's, yeah. That seems more accurate. You can hire gnomes that will harvest these mushrooms for you. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna unlock that. Ooh, okay, there's a mushroom. It's growing. Is it gonna drop its spores? How do I stop it? Is there a point of no return? Oh, okay. So I'm supposed to grab it now. Okay, how do I move? How do I scroll? Chicken of the woods. Bracket fungus that is edible when young. Although it can cause adverse reactions in some people. Oh yeah, I've heard about this. So whenever you find a new mushroom in the woods, you need to, or like, whenever you try a new foraged mushroom, you need to only eat a little bit. I can hire chickens to harvest them. Oh, but I don't have enough. I only have a... Are you kidding me? So you harvest them one at a time. How am I gonna get to 1 million, dude? Oh, I can create another field mushroom spawn point. Okay, I'll do that. That's a good idea. Bring me 1 million of all 6 mushrooms. Oh, there's 6 types of mushrooms. So there's a field mushroom, chicken of the woods. This looks like an Amanita muscaria. Not sure what this one is. This is a morel, and then this is an inky cap. Check my hats. This is so cute, you guys. It's incremental. What is incremental? My ego counter or the game? Let's see. Mushroom mage hat that I will give to all the graduates of my training. It boosts the amount you harvest and the amount of XP you get from each mushroom. Oh, I see. Yeah. Look at the cute little mushroom bums. Oh my gosh. Cute. I want to know how to move around. Okay. Oh, okay. A skill tree. Growth spell. Increase your wand's growth spell power. I have to have coins for this. Okay, I don't have any coins. Oh, look, there's another spawn point right here. Oh, so when I hit 11, I can hire a gnome to help me harvest. Cool. This is really cute. So, does that mean I can find death caps out here, or I can only find the field mushroom? Can I harvest this? Okay. Oh wait, I think clicking on it helps it grow faster. Nice. I love the colors of the game too. Okay, well, what's this? Oh, these are all the different settings. Goblins? Okay, we're gonna have to find I guess we'll find goblins later. Wave timer. We'll see when the goblins come. I got some fertility. That's what this tea is called. It's got like spearmint, raspberry leaf, other stuff. I don't remember. I'm trying to drink all my teas for the last time. We're like going out, so we're like going out to sushi a bunch because that's gonna be the last time I can eat it. It's just a huge transition. I probably shouldn't have started out with the childbirth videos. That was probably a mistake. We gotta do one thing at a time. I'm scaring myself already. I'm like, oh God. Some women, it's interesting. So it varies from woman to woman. Like I've seen videos of women screaming and screaming and screaming. And I've seen women who are just kind of like moaning a little bit. Your pregnancy and birth will be easy if your husband takes care of himself. Oh, so lower stress, right? Yeah. I keep trying to hammer it into my husband's brain. Like, you need to realize how much this will upend our lives. I don't think he fully realizes. He's not going to fully realize until it happens. I feel like I know what to expect. I don't have any sort of romanticization. I'm just like, yep, this is going to be really, really hard. It's his actual health that determines how painful your pregnancy will be. What? Really? That's interesting. Usually it takes 6 to 9 months prior to getting pregnant that a man should focus on his health. He has been trying to do that already, which is good. He's been like eating a bunch of salads. He's been like trying to work out more, try to lose. He lost 10 pounds, which is pretty good for him. That is so interesting. I have not heard that before. Reflex said, for most people, it hits when they hear the baby cry for the first time. Yeah. Oh, okay, wait, I can hire a gnome. Okay. Or I can increase the mushroom growth speed. I could do both. Oh my God, look, there's a little gnome. The gnome's going to harvest the mushrooms. That's so cute. I need to wait and keep harvesting until I can go get chicken of the woods. That's adorable. Nothing in life is easy. Labor unions for gnomes. Look, he's having a fun time. He likes it. Wait, where'd he go? Come back. Oh, okay. My mom sent me a bunch of pictures of mushrooms in her yard. She's trying to try and, you know, bond with me. She's like, look. She's like, look, I have mushrooms. Because she knows that anything mushroom themed will make me go crazy. I have a really, really intense hyperfixation. Do you guys have a hyperfixation like that? Where it's like one thing? Like, I want to buy socks with mushrooms on it. I want to buy stickers. I want to play games. It's like my thing. Some people like dolphins. Some people like, Turtles. Spell said, no, that's an expensive lifestyle. Okay. That's fair. I try not to buy too many things I don't need. But I could do better, you're right. At not over-consuming. Sometimes, like these little stickers, for example, they make me happy. And they support like a small artist. So that's what makes me feel somewhat okay about it. But yeah, I should make my own mushroom stuff. Mushroom merchandise. Anything from the early 2000s. Yeah. Yeah. I'm letting him do all the work. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna help him out a little bit. Oh Jesus, I need 1,000 of these. Okay, we'll be here for a second. Here's the Amanita muscaria. Oh, these are amethyst deceivers. Oh, I guess these are edible. That's interesting. You can't call gnomes small. Okay. I'll try not to. They're average sized. I didn't realize people felt so strongly about gnomes. There's a gnome church. If you guys feel strongly about gnomes, you should attend the gnome church. Okay, so I can hire multiple gnomes. I need to increase the speed at which these things grow. Yeah, they're not growing fast enough. I'm also gonna buy another spawn point. Yeah, see, look, they're coming up pretty fast now. And if I click on it, it'll grow faster. I like how they're like slightly different shape. This one's a bit smaller. This one is the same size as the example, and then this one's more squat. Size doesn't matter, okay? Okay, I'm gonna create another one. Yeah, another one. By the way, just so you guys know, I refreshed the Weird Al game in case anybody wants to play. I've got a few Weird Als that are pretty hard to distinguish if it's me or him. Just saying. Yes! Okay. Let me harvest these really quick, and then we are gonna play Weird Al. Okay, I can leave this on in the background. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go to this setup, and then I'm gonna open my Weird Al. It really is a huge bummer that we can't do the game music anymore. I got copyrighted for that. Even though it's a free asset in Canva. The audacity. Oh, and by the way, that Winx Club game, girl, that got my video blocked, like fully blocked on YouTube. Just for having the game, for me playing the game. It's like, okay, so you don't want streamers to play your game? Really? That's not wise. Oh, maybe they don't want the streamers to criticize their use of AI in the game. That's probably what it is. Okay. So stupid. Yeah, really stupid. Okay, we're gonna play Okay, we're gonna play. Give me 1 second. You can hear the mushrooms going in the background. My gnome is hard at work harvesting those. I just have to blur the photo so you can't tell who it is. Let's see. All right. Wait, oh, I forgot I have to create the poll. Okay. Now, do you think okay, starting now. Is this Marissa or Weird Al? Your time starts now. What do you think? Is this Marissa or Weird Al? I can't help you. Oh shit, somebody spent 50,000. I hope you guessed right. I hope you guessed correctly. People are pretty confident in this one. All right, 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's me. Okay, all right. Well, good job. Good job. Okay. Okay, well, let's do, should we do one more? Let's do one more. I want to do one more. Oops. We'll do one more. Let me get it set up. Where are my points? Give me 1 second. I'm setting it up. I'm setting it up. I'm holding them for now. Until you behave. Okay. Blur. Fine, I'll just blur it even more, so now you can't see. Okay. I'll reset the prediction. What if I accidentally misclicked? No, I clicked correctly. Okay, ready? Is this? Oh, not that one. Hold on. Okay. Is this Marissa or Weird Al? Time starts now. I've had ones where people couldn't tell. Just saying. This one might be difficult, you guys. I don't know. What is it? It's really lame. It's really lame without the music, you guys. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm gonna find different music. The endless struggle. Maybe I'll create my own music. I say that every time. Dude, I can't create all my own stuff. Oh. Weirdo! Come on, that looked at least a little bit like me. You remind me of that Jim Carrey lookalike girl. Who's that? Oops. It doesn't look like me at all? What are you talking about? Look at that hair. Come on. Come on, you see that hair? Yeah, the problem is his lower... Okay, look. If it was just like his eyes and the hair, that'd be fine. But like his mouth is what gives... It's his cheekbones? Yeah, it's his cheekbones that gives him away. Dang it. Well, that one is my Discord photo. You know. The one that's my Discord photo is pretty good. But I think that only works because it's so small. Okay, Jim Carrey lookalike. By the way, you guys, my keyboard, my Magegi keyboard, I'm having problems with it. It's double typing multiple, like I can't actually even type anything because it's double typing every letter. So I'm gonna withdraw my recommendation for this keyboard. It sounds nice, but oh my god, it's getting bad. That's a software issue or a driver. You think so? I feel like it's a mechanical issue, like somehow it's getting pressed multiple times. But you could be right. Here, let me... I just blew into the port, maybe that'll work. Okay, let me see this. She does look like Jim Carrey. That's pretty good, actually. I like that. Wow. Controversy aside with his new appearance. Compared to the regular version, compared to the version of Jim Carrey that we all know and recognize, she does look like Jim Carrey. Do you have a Logitech? I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm not even gonna ask. I don't know. I have a computer. Oh my god, I just did that for the millionth freaking time. I'm moving this away. I have one... Okay, so the problem is I have one OBS thing called Shroom and one thing called Trip. And I put them together in my mind. I'm like, Shroom Trip. Okay, so it's this, the one where I'm going on a mystical journey with my background. But then I can't remember which one I want, the Shroom or the Trip. And then so I always accidentally click on Shroom. Shroom is the one that has the mushrooms in it. So we moved it way away, so you can't even. Does it have a G symbol at the corner? No. My keyboard? No, I don't. No, it doesn't. As I said, it's a Magegi. We don't need to resolve the tech issues. It's fine. I was just complaining. Sometimes when women complain, we don't actually want the problem to be fixed. I know that's a huge revelation to many people. It stuns my husband every time. I have to keep reminding him. He's learning. When I'm complaining about something, I'm not actually wanting any solutions. I just want him to validate my pain. Okay, he's telling me something. What is he telling me? Oh, wow, we already have 65 mushrooms. So I can increase to level 2. Level up. It literally, what are you talking about? It's Magegi. Like that. What is it? Mage G? Oh, thank you. Mage G. Magegi. Thank you. We're showing it now. We leveled up to level 2. Ooh, okay. I can increase my wand's growth spell power. Cool. Oh! It branches out. Okay. Increase growth spell area. Harvest double the amount of field mushrooms per shroom. I'll buy that one. The more the merrier. 6 years ago, we bought a $10 Walmart keyboard, which is what I still use. Honestly, the only reason why I bought this keyboard because it matched my... I wanted to have like an official setup with like green stuff. But yeah, I probably should. I usually buy. Well, not usually, but this table behind me is from Walmart. They've got some pretty good stuff. My plant stand is also from Walmart. I don't go there that often anymore, but let's see. I already unlocked it. Did I just reset that? I just reset it. Well, great. Wait, that's crazy work. So, if you accidentally unlock it again, it'll erase all your progress. Gee, I love that. It's always good to buy products that last, that's for sure. Okay, well at least I'm getting 2 mushrooms per time I harvest it, but the gnome just disappeared. I guess he quit. He didn't want to keep working in these conditions. Okay, I'm gonna hire another one. See how long this guy stays. Oh, did I tell you guys I got another bag? Another grow bag? I'm making another one of these. By the way, as a reminder, if you're a creator and you want a mycelium Twitch logo. Sorry, I was sniffing it. If you would like a mycelium Twitch logo, let me know. I'll make one for you for free. It's got cat hair on it. It's pretty good at collecting cat hair, but look, it hasn't changed since I finished making it. Like it hasn't degraded or decomposed. It hasn't, yeah, it looks just fine. It doesn't smell bad or anything. It's got a really nice, like, kind of like mushroomy smell, but in a good way. Yeah, I mean, people put these in their houses. There's like companies that you can buy mycelium products from and just put them in your house. So it's been like a few months and nothing's changed. All right, let's put this back on. Gotta delicately balance it. Nope, that's not gonna work. Ah, okay. One day I'll have a different setup, but do you have an asbestos? No, this is an asbestos-free channel. No, I don't have asbestos in my house. My house is new. But if you have an older house, you gotta be careful with that. Increase your gnome's movement speed. No, we should buy increased growth speed. Okay, now we're gonna have 2 gnomes. I wonder how many mushrooms you can grow on one screen. By the way, there's going to be an ad coming in about 10 seconds. So feel free to stretch, go use the bathroom, whatever you need to do. I'll just be here collecting my shrooms. Yeah, we got a really chill stream for today. Not an official topic. Kind of an official topic, but not as yap forward as Monday. You can't always have a Monday. Although my Mondays have been remarkable lately. Sometimes I wonder, I'm like, damn, what? The stars must have aligned. Because that's what it is. It's not like anything special with me. I think it's just like, it's the unique combination of people coming in, me being hit by a wave of inspiration, and just like luck. Doesn't happen all the time. I was looking at a house from 1901 a few days ago on Zillow that I would love to buy if I had the funds. Rich with history. You want to live in an older house? You will have to do a lot of maintenance, but that's also pretty cool. Like having had a lot of people live in it. There was a movie that I watched with I think it was Tom Hanks. I forget the title of the movie, but like the movie was all set based on one house, like the location of the house and the house over like a couple hundred years and all the families that lived in there. It was an incredibly boring movie, but I like the idea of it. Okay, what should I do? I should increase the gnome speed. Okay, these are increasing a lot faster. We're having exponential mushroom growth. Eclecte wants to live in a house with ghost friends. I don't know if I want ghosts in my house. As long as they're friendly ghosts, I guess that would be okay. I'm getting it before the gnomes can even reach it. I'm taking away the gnomes' livelihood. I should probably be patient. Let's see. We'll increase their speed. They're way too slow. Yeah, of course. Thanks for being here. I got a bunch of food from the grocery store. I'm gonna try and make more plant-based recipes this week. Let's see, what's on the menu for this week? I'm making like roasted cauliflower and chicken. I'm making this like cannellini bean soup with mushrooms. Oh, I got this. Have you guys ever tried, I think it's called mutamara? Something like that. No, that's not right. That's not how you spell it. Oops. Hold on. No, let's see. Mutahara? Muhammara. Okay, okay. It's like a walnut red pepper dip. It's so good. It's got like crunchy walnuts in it. Oh. Here, actually, let me show you a picture. No. Oh, I meant Muhammara. Third time's the charm. Okay. This is what it looks like. It's got like crunchy walnuts, red peppers, oil, and you can eat it with like, I eat it with crackers. You can also eat it with like carrots or like vegetables, but it's so good. I'm trying to up my snack game. Because my calorie needs are gonna be way increased. And also one thing is like if you drink alcohol on a regular basis and then stop, you realize that actually you have to supplement your calories. Because wine is a lot of calories. It's like 100 and something calories per glass. And so if you drink like 5 glasses a week or something, you know, that's like an extra 600 calories per week. So you gotta have snacks. You gotta replace it. I didn't know that until I started getting like ravenously hungry. It's like, why am I so hungry all the time? Higher. Oh, I've got the maximum amount of gnomes. Wait, this one has got a really cute hat. I love this hat. Cute. Okay, we're well on our way to 1,000. This one looks a bit different though. I guess it's fine. They come in all shapes and sizes. This is fun. I like this game. Okay, I need, oh, I see. So it does wipe it clean. Okay. So every time you level up, it wipes the slate clean. What? Well, I guess I do need a challenge. I'm not ready yet, though. I want to wait. I want to wait just a bit longer. Some of the videos I watched, like, the woman would put on a full face of makeup before going to the hospital to give birth. I'm like, girl, nobody cares about what you look like. You're gonna have, like... You're gonna be in a very compromising position. I don't think... the last thing people are gonna look at is, like, what your face looks like. They're gonna be much more concerned with a different part of your body. But I guess, like, for some women, they just really, really need to wear makeup to feel okay. And so I guess I can understand that. If it's like, you normally do it before you leave the house, and so you'll feel weird if you don't do it. But, like, I was watching one video from a woman who lives here in Utah. She's actually, like, so she's an influencer that is like the classic, iconic Utah mom. Maybe I should show you. Okay, I kind of want to show you. Okay, I'm gonna pause my music as they're going hard at work. You're gonna hear the little mushroom popping in the background. I think this will give me what, yep, okay. So I was watching hers, and actually, like, I think I'm gonna give birth at the same hospital as her, so it was interesting to see. But she put on, she's so cute. She's like, if you guys want to know what, like, the classic, iconic Utah woman is, she's that.
It is 4:40 in the morning right now. My water just broke. This is happening. I am literally having a baby today. I'm 39 weeks, technically one day.
She's so adorable.
I got up to go to the bathroom, and all night I've had to get up, and then the baby feels so heavy on my bladder. I've, like, wondered, am I about to pee my pants? Is my water gonna break? And so I woke.
If you study her accent as well. So my accent is weird. Her accent is, like, the Utah accent.
Woke up and all of a sudden I was like, oh, what the heck? I felt
What the
something.
heck?
And then I stood up and it was just like a total gush. Oh my gosh, my water has never broken on its own. And I'm like still leaking right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think I'm supposed to call the hospital. I'm gonna call the hospital. Hi.
Anyway, but she goes into labor, but then she's like doing her makeup. She's like,
I knew. Last night before bed, I lifted my shirt up and I just started talking to my baby for like 10 minutes.
thank you, cheers.
Listen, I am ready for you, like right now. You're to not be in my belly anymore. You're gonna have siblings that love you so.
It's also, so another thing about Utah moms. So she's Mormon as well. So she's just the epitome. So she's got the accent, she's got the Mormon, and she's got the brunette hair, naturally brunette, dyed blonde. It's just, she's so sweet though, and she's so nice that I just love her. But yeah, here she is. She's getting ready in the bathroom, going through like super intense contractions, full face of makeup.
Yeah, excited. I know you are so worried about me having a baby in the car. I saw.
Does she have the birth potatoes?
If you do, put like plastic bags.
I don't know. She might have.
And then sit. And
well, we don't know. So we do have funeral potatoes, but we do not have birth potatoes. We have birth tuna salad. Ew. Every single baby shower, they have this disgusting. Oh my god. Actually, it's not tuna. It's chicken, but it's like chicken salad. And so it's like chicken from a can, so it tastes like tuna. Oh, I think I've shown it on my Mormon food tier list. Chicken salad sandwich. Girl, no. When they put grapes and cucumber in the chicken salad, it's so gross. I have very bad memories of this. It just does not. Why would you put fruit? Why would you put fruit and mayonnaise and meat together? I don't understand. Add Mormon to the search term. Yeah, I don't even need to do that. It's already included. But okay, I will. Just for you. See, it's the same thing. See? I told you I didn't need it. Oh no, they do not use wheat bread. They use, like, sometimes croissants. And so if I see a croissant roll, I'm like, oh, okay, phew. At least I can have that. I can, like, pick off everything else. I can just eat the croissant roll. I won't starve. But if it's like, you know, it's usually like some really bad, like, kind of flavorless bun, kind of like this. This appears more edible than most Mormon stuff. You say that, but then if you want to, if you try it, it's not good. It's not tasty. Anyway. Yeah, but they were like making jokes and like, she was talking about like, oh wait, I gotta show you the part where she makes a joke.
Any of this in here because it hurt my feelings too much when people thought that you were being serious in our last birth.
Chicken out of a can is crazy.
So
yeah.
you were like eating candy. And I was like, I promise.
Hi, Sam.
I'm not offended.
Watching a birthing video from a classic iconic. If you want to know what a classic iconic Utah. This is in preparation for if you ever come to Utah, you'll know what to expect.
On my back, please.
Yeah, go.
Oh, she has a contraction.
A little bit better.
Oh.
Does that help?
This is like super tame, by the way.
Try a little lower.
Right there?
Yeah.
If I just give you the Heimlich, do you think the baby will just shoot out?
What, my mouth?
Out of your mouth? Oh my gosh. It's the dumbest thing you've ever said.
That's what... I'm leaking. That's what happens when you...
Do you think the baby will shoot out of my mouth? Anyway, I just thought it was super cute. This was like one of the most calm ones I saw. Like she was kind of saying like, ow, ow, girl. Most of the ones, the woman's like literally screaming and groaning. So, this gives me a lot of hope. And this is what the room will likely look like. Like I've already picked out the hospital. I've already picked out the room. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. This is just what I do though. When I hyperfixate on something, like I just go fully into it. I'm reading Elder Law about POA, just about to move to living trusts. Oh, my husband does a lot of trusts with his work. Are you shirtless at the moment? What a question. Oh, you got meetings. So, dang it. Can't wear your bathrobe. That sucks. That's one thing I hate about corporate cultures. You can't just wear whatever you want. My equivalent of that is not wearing a bra. It is my goal to get rid of every single one of my bras. I hate them. I absolutely hate them. They're so uncomfortable. Oh yeah, so well you got your V-neck shirt, or if you have an unbuttoned shirt, you know, a button-up shirt, then you can control. There's more of that sense of control of like you can have it as open as you want. Why don't you buy comfy bras? Do those exist? I'm sure they do. It's just they're probably really expensive. Yeah, the ones I have are underwire. Oh, for the women in the chat, if you've ever had to wear an underwire bra, I'm sorry. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. I just need to transition away from underwire. But also, like, I prefer to just wear shirts where I don't require one at all. Like my new shirt from Athleta, which, yes, I did support a large corporation, I guess, by buying that. It was my birthday, okay? I'm sorry. It was my birthday. I wanted a new I was thinking more shirts like that. Apparently all the women should is something you can't say, Sam. Misogyny. Sam, I can't believe this. I can't believe this misogyny coming from you. How dare you tell women what to do? Yeah, it was. No, it was. Nope, that wasn't blocked. Nope, Sam, that wasn't blocked. Oh, that's interesting. Wait, Refly's fine. So it's just targeting Sam. Oh, that's discrimination. Refly's a VIP. Oh, maybe. Wait, I haven't made you a VIP yet? Wait, I thought I did. Sam. Mods. Make Sam a VIP. I'll do that after stream. I could have sworn I did that. Nope. Well, I'll get around to it. No, I will. It's super easy. I could do it right now. Very shirtless person. VSP. Okay. So, let's see. Alright, we're jumping up to level... I want to jump up to level 6. And once we jump up there, then we can start buying new upgrades. Or maybe level 5, who knows. Do you use Pinterest? No, I don't. The only social media I use is Twitch and Reddit. And YouTube. And Discord. Oh my god, so many. By the way, I'm very interested to hear about your, what do you call it? De-digitization? Removing, more digital things from your life. I'm interested to know how your journey with that's going. Because I want to do that. Well, that's a ways away. Probably not until I move to Oregon and become like full granola. But if you have any tips to share with the class, feel free. Okay, you wouldn't call it social media. Okay. Well, I guess I put it in the category of like things that I can infinitely scroll on and receive ads on. And I'm trying to reduce that. I'm trying to reduce things I can infinitely scroll on and receive ads on. Time suckers, if you will. But I've heard good things about it. It's really good for like staying organized or, you know, getting some inspiration for different things. As someone who fixates and plans, Pinterest helps me gather my ideas and thoughts. And there you go. Oh, I see. You do most of your pregnancy planning on there. Oh, yeah. I just have like I have a Google document, like a master document. I can't increase my gnomes refly, unfortunately. I could increase their speed. But I want to level up, though, is the thing. I'm going to wait until I get to level 6, and then we're going to level up. And then it's going to wipe the slate clean. I mean, you could not doom scroll on anything if you have enough self-control. I just don't have self-control. So that's why I have to like, limit what I use. I mean, I was doom scrolling LinkedIn. Really, it got really bad. Self-control is a myth. I've seen that as well on YouTube. We all have casinos in our pocket at all times. Well, that's the thing is I'm trying to reduce the amount of... I'm trying to, like, reduce... There's other things you can do to, like, reduce the temptation. You can download things that'll make your apps appear less colorful. You can have app timers, you know, that automatically kick you out. On YouTube, you can click on the YouTube Shorts, and that's what I do. Is I click on YouTube Shorts every time they appear, and I say, "Do not show me these." It has to be an active thing you do every time, though. The pants I'm wearing right now don't have pockets. What? I didn't realize they made men's pants without pockets. Unless you're wearing women's pants, which that would be fine. They do make men's pants without pockets. What? I refuse to buy pants that don't have pockets. Oh, I see. Is it getting pretty hot where you live? Oh yeah, Eclectic says, I'm in the process of getting a used flip phone and I'll be returning my smartphone. Yes, I remember you saying that. The goal is to only check Instagram, Discord, Pinterest on the computer with a one-time check-in. As you used to do back in your MySpace times. Okay, level up. Whee! Look at all those mushrooms. Okay, so we need to choose wisely. Unlock the fire spell so you can harvest morels. Gnomes will always go for the closest mushroom. Creatures within your growth belt will move faster. Increase the amount of XP you get. Oh, I want to buy this one. And then... I'm gonna buy this gnome one as well. Creatures notice fully grown shrooms quicker. Chickens? Well, no. I don't have chickens yet. Okay, what should I buy? I don't know. Growth spell power. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. We'll come back once I see like what we're gonna do. Am I? Oh. I can't even do morels yet. Well, that was a mistake. I was like, wait a minute. Yep, I can't do it until I have 1 million field mushrooms. Okay. Let me level my stuff up a bit more. Sam says I try and keep as much of my internet stuff as possible connected to a computer. Yeah, maybe I should delete Discord off my phone. Sam says we are powerless to the phone. We believe in a higher power. We turn control of our phone to that higher power. Yeah, I really enjoy my phone-free days, not gonna lie. But it really requires that you just like... It's basically like taking a step away from modern society. Like, there's these things we've convinced ourselves of that we need, which I don't know if we necessarily need. Like, we've convinced ourselves that we have to be available all the time. You have to be able to be contacted at any moment throughout the day. When I was like, you know, my parents, like, they didn't even have a phone to call their parents. Like, when they went outside, they would have a set time that they were supposed to come home by, you know. You gotta come home by sunset, you know. Or like when they would meet up with their friends, you would just like arrange to meet at a certain time and certain place and meet up. There was no like texting people being like, I'm on my way, or like, you know, you gotta be on time. The phone is an addiction. The computer is a tool. Okay. Going back to the MapQuest era, and I'm overjoyed by it. I don't know if I ever used MapQuest. Is that something that you print out maps? We're too reliant on allowing our phones to navigate our lives and give us answers. It's dumbing us down for sure. Oh, I definitely agree with that. Yeah. And especially with AI, especially, like you just have the urge to Google everything, to ChatGPT everything. Like, you know, like even I was at the point where it was like every single thought I had, every single delusion I had, I would follow it. I'd be like, tell me what does this mean? Please validate me, you know? And I would just go down these rabbit holes of drama and unnecessary exploration. You can reach me if you call me, otherwise it's not important. We would either print out directions or copy the directions on a piece of paper. Okay, I'm going to buy this one. Okay. Start again. So does this give me 4? Yes! Okay, I get it. So it doubles every time. So that means I need to level up that other one. Okay, we're gonna increase the growth speed and add some more spawn points. Mods, roll the personal growth of slow and steady progress. It has been personally rewarding to stream, because I will always have this. I'll always have this snapshot of what I was like. Even if I were to stop streaming tomorrow, 20 years from now, hopefully, I'll be able to look back and see what was I like when I was 27, 28. I think that's really special. That especially when I have kids and my kids are my age, I'll be able to see what I was like at that age. I know it won't be exactly the same for them, but kind of the same things. You know, the like searching for meaning, the not really sure of anything, the you know, the people pleasing, like all those things that happen to people in their 20s. I think that'll be really cool. I would definitely encourage anybody that wants to like, I mean, you don't have to stream, but like at least do something where you're putting things out there into the universe instead of just kind of sitting. Because what I did before streaming was just withdraw into myself. I'm still a very reclusive person. I don't really leave my house. But like I was a reclusive person who also didn't produce anything, didn't create anything. Didn't impact anybody else. Except for like the few people I was working with. But it's cool how like the more you reach out, the more you extend yourself out into the universe, the more you're able to affect people. That's always been something that's important to me. I'm a sentimental person, so I like to document things. My dad used to do vlogs, actually. My dad was like one of the OG vloggers. Like, ever since he could get a video recorder, he would... all of our trips to Disneyland, our vacations, or even just like Christmas, he would take a video of it, and then we would have this... We have this giant book of DVDs that we'd be able to play and like look back on our memories. I think that's so valuable. I plan on doing that when I have kids. And not like to share it with anybody, just to share it within our family. It's so fun. I mean, like my parents wouldn't let us watch movies on Sundays or like play video games on Sundays. It's supposed to be a day of worship. But we could watch like family videos, you know, to like encourage togetherness or whatever. But it was fun to watch and just reminisce. And also see a previous version of yourself. Like see what you acted like when you were that age. It's so interesting to see my parents in their 30s. Because like I'm almost in my 30s. Alright, these gnomes are slow as hell. Should I hire another one? I'm gonna hire another one. Mom, who's this weird Belgian dude? Well, streaming is, I imagine it's just gonna become more and more mainstream, so I'm sure my kids will understand. Collective wants to write to her kids. Whenever we go back to trying for kids again, I'm gonna start a prep journal so my kids can read how I prepared for them. I also want a journal for the entire pregnancy journey to write in each day, and I'll scrapbook once they're born with pictures, letters. Oh, that should be amazing. Oh, you're gonna be an incredible mom. My mom did that too. She did scrapbooking. Yeah, we got some scrapbooks from like with baby pictures. And she got super into scrapbooking. Like she'd get like the fancy scissors with the zigzag cut, or like the hole punch, like that had different shapes. And she would like make her she had a what is it called? A Cricut. You know, the Cricut paper cutter? Super popular in the 2000s or like 2010s maybe. But she got that. Imagine getting mom eclectic over at school when you're the principal. What do you mean by that? I'm gonna do it 2 times. One journal for them, one journal for me. So they can have theirs, but I can keep mine. Double the work. Here's something that I want to do. I want to, that's like not digital. I want to take all my recipes and put them into a paper book. I want to just like consolidate it all to one place. The principal wouldn't dare call me. Are you gonna be on the PTA? If those still, I think those still exist, right? You're gonna be on the PTA. Oh, you're gonna homeschool. I was homeschooled for 1 year when I lived in Brazil. I don't trust American school systems nor school shooters. That's fair. On both accounts. Yeah, my education was very terrible. As demonstrated multiple times on this stream. But we're learning, right? Yeah, oh god. Are you gonna use any, like, specific curriculum? What are the, how do you homeschool? Do you, or like, so like my parents, when they homeschooled us, when we lived in Brazil, we had like a specific website that we went to. It was like an online school kind of, so homeschool is like a loose term. I don't even know what's allowed, because I think it's required by law, right, to give education to your children, but I wonder like how that's enforced. 8 hours of a free babysitter for your parents. That could be true. It's crazy how like we in our capitalist society, like we've made I'm not sure what the sentence is that describes what I'm talking about, but like, you know how everything's made to accommodate the rat race. So like you have a long commute time, which adds to your time. You go to work for a really long time and you have to spend money on childcare, which causes you to need to work more. It's like this cycle that you kind of get stuck in. So like high childcare costs, and then like you're working for a long time, you're commuting for a long time, so you're like burning out. And so that requires like mental health costs, like you gotta get therapy. Like there's all these additional, it's like invent the problem, invent the solution. I feel like that's how American society runs, is like there's so many things we wouldn't need to pay for if our society wasn't so fucked. It's a waste of time, and anything we were taught was false information that I had to unlearn and learn the truth as an adult. Right. I mean, there were some things I think I learned in public school that were valuable, like science and technology type things. But as far as like history or politics go, it was very lacking. Very, very, very lacking. Practical skills, politics, and history. But like my math education was fine. Like learning how to do calculus, I could do that. But anything that required like nuance or that could at any point involve bias, it was almost always due to it was almost always up to the bias of the teacher how it was taught. I don't think my child should be trapped in a room for 8 hours being told when they can eat or when they're allowed to pee. It's kind of crazy how we still have to do that as adults. You have to ask for time off. You have to like ask. I've actually had jobs too where I had to ask to use the restroom. I had to ask to be able to go pee. I had to ask when to take a break. You know, you have a break time and you can't take your break when somebody else is taking a break. You know, it's kind of the same thing. Okay. The American school system is, in that context, is sufficiently preparing people to enter the rat race. Maybe that's why it's designed that way. Because that's kind of how like a regular job works, is you have to ask when you can eat, when you can take a break, when you can pee even. And also to follow instructions and to know your place in the system. Follow the hierarchy, follow the teacher. Teacher knows everything. You order workbooks and get the teaching curriculum from the school or teach it yourself. Oh, and teach it yourself. Okay, that makes sense. When I teach my ESL, that's what I do, is we have like these books that we teach off of National Geographic, which interestingly enough has ESL books, and they're pretty good. And then I just like come up with lesson plans. Okay. Let's get to level 11. Wait, can I buy the chicken of the woods? I think I can. I can buy chicken of the woods. Oh, okay. Cool. Homeschool gets a bad rep because a lot of the parents are just lazy and don't actually teach their children anything. I think that's one. I think the other one is that the parents like the parents are very heavily biased against modern science, and that's the biggest thing. I feel like you can delve into dangerous territory when you're not teaching children certain essential skills. Like, for example, I've seen videos of like people who homeschool their children, but really it's just like completely a child-led thing where it's like my child decides when they want to learn and when they want to go play outside. And it's like the child decides they want to go play for all day and they never learn. Like basic critical thinking skills, I think, is something essential that every human has to learn. That being said, I think the public school systems do try and teach that, but I think it fails. I don't know how you effectively teach critical thinking. Absolutely not. My child will not lead. Yeah, well, and even if it is like, you know, sometimes, but it's just like, if your child is allowed to lead all the time, your child will think that the entire world revolves around them. And that they never have to listen to anybody else, and they never have to, you know, that everybody else, you know, it's a recipe for main character syndrome. Yeah, I agree. I think that is bad parenting. I think you do have to instill discipline. And you should, let's see. I had many years of homeschooling as well as public schooling. Oh, as a military kid. Oh, yeah. I want my kids to be in the community as well. Okay. I'm gonna hire a chicken. The chicken's gonna come harvest it. That's so cute. I need to pick more of them though, so that I have. All right, we'll let those grow for a minute. Come back over here, see how this is going. There's a lot to learn, but I do not, so I went to, so both my parents worked when they had me, and so I went to, what's it called? Like a childcare, daycare, that's what it is. I went to daycare. I do not want my children to be in a daycare. As much time as I can have with them, I want to have it. I don't want to smother them. And that's going to be a difficult thing to balance, right? Where it's like, if mommy and daddy are home all day and available all day, you know, like, there needs to be some distance, right? There needs to be some, like, okay, mommy needs her alone time. I don't know how we're going to do that, but... The issue is I don't trust a single person in my life currently to care for my child. I don't blame you. But that's hard. That's hard when you feel like all the responsibility's on you. Okay, they're all growing on one tree. Let's see if I can get them to grow on a different tree. Oh, okay. There's one growing back here. I want to get up to level... Let's get up to level 12, maybe? And then we'll cash and start over. Because there are a lot of things I want to buy. I have to get 1 million of each mushroom. That's going to take a minute. Okay. Increase the speed. I need to increase this chicken. I feel like this chicken is not actually harvesting anything. Oh, my boss is calling me. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. She's asking me if I could come cover tonight. I said no. because I have yoga class tonight, and if I cancel my yoga class right now, I'll have to pay $25. I get paid. I'll just be honest with you. Every time I teach a class, I get paid $75. So you do the math. Like 30%. I'd lose 30% of whatever I'd get paid. Not worth it. The responsibility is to ensure they're in a safe space with safe people. Unfortunately, I just don't have those people in my life. My husband and I both experienced mental, physical, and sexual abuse by people we were trusted to be watched by. That's hard. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's interesting though, they pay me more than their actual staff. I'm a substitute, so I like have a contract with them, and I get paid $25 an hour. Yeah, I get paid $25 an hour. Okay. I have a master's degree. All right. Just being transparent. The people who work for them get $20 an hour. Bro. It's better. It's better than the average. I mean, well, it's not really. Minimum wage here is $7.25 an hour. So, and I have had jobs that have been minimum wage before. Like when I was first starting out. But yeah, here, if you don't have like a science or technology degree, you are going to have a job that pays between $15 and $25 an hour. Whole 75. So what could I do with $75? I could buy one lunch for 2 people. Okay, maybe not lunch. Maybe one dinner for 2 people. No appetizers. Because we always make sure to tip a lot too. I do hate tipping. I do despise tipping. But we try and make sure to tip. It's not the waiter's fault. It's not like the wage worker's fault. It's the freaking system's fault. With my computer skills, I should work in the US. Does that sound appealing to you? Can I ask, Refly, what's like the average wage for people in Belgium? It's really common that educated people get underpaid. It's really common that people who get useless degrees, not useless, but kind of useless in the eyes of capitalism, they get underpaid. I have one of those barista degrees. Because the American administration does not really value international relations. Our tax system is way different. Oh, okay. So I'd have to understand the tax system first. That would be a lot to understand. Okay, what should I do? I'm gonna increase The amount of spawn points. You're gonna come work at the huge data center? How are you gonna be able to sleep at night, huh? Work at the data center. Oh, the income tax. Right. I think in Washington there is no income tax. I might be wrong about that. I know in Oregon there's no sales tax, which is interesting. But like super, super expensive property taxes. Oh, why am I having these adult conversations? The word tax just makes me gag. It's important. Pay your taxes. So that. Why do you think we have roads? Roads and mail delivery services. Water. Okay, average net wage. Is this, how much is this per what? Per month? Let me convert euros. Okay. That's pretty good. How much is that per hour? See if it'll figure it out. Okay. Oh, do not include commas. Okay, I got it. Oh, for frick's sake. Okay, can I please delete this? It's not gonna let me delete it. 3070. Oh, okay. Work week is 38 hours. Oh, okay, so about 18. So that's pretty similar, actually. It's pretty similar. Yeah, most of the people I know are making about... Well, actually, I have a friend who... She was working a social work job, and it was paying her $13 an hour. She left that real quick. Oh, that is not worth it. Now, granted, I get paid $25 an hour, but I only work maybe like once a week. For their staff, they get they work, I want to say, let's see, 5 times 5, 25 hours a week. The minimum wage full time is $2,000. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. Okay. Speaking of money, I'm gonna level up. Nice. Woo! I love the sound effects. That's fun. Oh wait, I want this one. I'm gonna get so many of these. 10 of these. That's gonna decrease the time it takes to grow things by so much. Let's see. Increase the amount of gnomes you can hire by 2. That could work. Harvest double the amount of chicken of the woods per shroom. Oh, actually, I want this one. Yeah. We get 11 official holidays and 20 paid by law. That's nice. I'm not sure how many holidays we get in the United States. By the way, there's going to be an ad break. I'm going to go get some tea. So give me 3 minutes and I'll be right back. But thank you guys all for hanging out. I know it's kind of a relaxed stream today. If anybody has any questions you want to talk about, I'd be happy to entertain any philosophical idea. This is just what's in the cards for today is more chill stream. Okay, I'll be back. All right, we're back. This is an interesting conversation. Sometimes it's a difficult conversation to have, but I think it's important. It's got me wondering, what is the ideal amount of money you would like to have? And what is the limit? Like the most amount of money a human should have. I think we can all agree that having $1 billion is too much. But where does the line lie? How do we know if it is too much? That's something I'm curious about. For me, my ideal amount of wealth is an amount where I only work if I want to. Like I only work, there's no pressure to work. I still work because it still gives me fulfillment and I still want to contribute to my community and my society. But it's never like I have to work to survive. I think that would be my maximum. I'm just not somebody who enjoys like luxury yeah, I don't enjoy that either. I think luxury, it's just things. I don't know. I've never seen the appeal of like collector's items. But maybe other people would have a different perspective. Reflex said, I would like to earn that I can simply go to the supermarket and be able to buy what I want without having luxury stuff every day. Going to the supermarket, being able to buy what you want. Yes, that is wealth. Getting tired of having to check the prices per kilogram. In my current situation, everything above 8 to 10 kilograms is expensive. Eclectic does not have a set number, but a practical amount of wealth is what I strive for. I can afford a small home and any repairs. I can afford my bills. I can afford groceries. I can afford to travel. I can afford animal care. It really sucks that that's not what everybody already has. That really sucks that that's not the baseline. I think being able to own 10 cars, designer clothes, a private jet is too much money. I agree with that. I mean, we're all wasteful to some capacity. I mean, that's just, we exist. We produce waste. But that is an amount of waste that you just can't justify. I'm sorry, I will judge you if you have a private jet. I just will. I don't think anybody should have a private jet. I would like to try the various Spanish and Italian hams that are 40 euros per kilogram at some point, like once a week. Yeah, like the specialty food items. Yeah, like like luxury food. See, that's the thing. Okay, I do not buy luxury handbags or products or anything. And I don't buy luxury food like caviar is it's a gimmick. But like for a party, I want to be able to buy nice cheese. Cheese is fucking expensive. Maybe in Europe it's different, but like cheese is you get like one little block like this and it's like $8. So expensive. And like going to the farmer's market is really expensive too. I just want to afford my healthy food and supplements. And healthy food can be expensive too. Laughs in European cheese. Yeah, I knew you would. Being able to afford a grocery shop so I can host a holiday or random dinner party would be wonderful. It's so crazy to imagine the wealth disparity. I mean, when I go and I teach English, right? I'm among my clients who are of a, you know, they're coming in and I had one client who was like, she'd ran out of food for the month and was like, how am I supposed to get more food, you know? She was given a Walmart gift card by her child's school, and it had run out. Luckily, there was only a few days left in the month. But like running out of food, not being able to afford rent, like all these things. Like working nights. It's just... Hi, Danny. I mean, you were already here. Hello again. Thanks for sending love. The thing is, most of us are able to buy the stuff, but are just afraid to buy it because of other future expenses. Well, yeah. I think we talked about this before on stream, but like, it's hard to be poor. Well, that's obvious, but I mean, what I mean is like, things are just so much worse if you are poor. And it becomes so hard to dig yourself out of that. Like, everything's made in those payments, right? Now we've got Klarna. Now we've got, you know, you can pay for your restaurant bill in 10 installments. Right? With interest. It's all about the interest. You have like shitty health insurance where you got to pay a ton of money in interest. All these things are designed to keep poor people poor. It really sucks. All I truly would want is to be able to live, not just be alive. Not being in like survival mode. I hope that things get better for you. Can't afford it? Don't buy it. That's an important lesson for your future kids. That's true. It's just hard because like we live in societies where there's such a discrepancy between the socioeconomic statuses, and it's all about like what you buy is what your status is. Like buying things are status symbols. And so people, in order to keep up, often want to buy things. Like, we convince ourselves, right, that these are things that we deserve, right? We deserve to be able to go to restaurants. We deserve to have all these consumer goods. We deserve to, you know, be like everybody else. That's kind of what it's... And that's true. We do deserve to... Every human deserves the same treatment. But, you know, in capitalism, it's all about what you buy. Thank God, €2.69, 1 kilogram lasagna. Yeah. The lasagna. I was living off of $25 per week. Like $25 was my grocery bill every week. And for some, that might be like more than what they've experienced. But for me, you can't do a lot with $25 per week. Like I was having pasta, like Alfredo pasta, chicken, noodles, Alfredo sauce, like almost every week. It's like no fruits or vegetables, none. I'd have like boxed mac and cheese, cereal. It's crazy because nothing I've done has changed. Except I married someone who changed my socioeconomic status. It was nothing to do with me. If it were just me earning the money for myself, I wouldn't even be able to survive. Sometimes I don't know how to reconcile that. I think it's a pride thing. I'm just very prideful. I haven't left. Hi, Ulysses. We're doing good. We're talking about economics. Oh, you're making dinner for your fiance. Oh, how nice. Thanks for lurking. I'm almost at the point where I can buy chicken of the woods. I want to buy chicken of the woods so we can start growing that. I think people who aren't poor don't really understand the struggles of basic human rights. That's true. When I first applied for International Rescue Committee, wow. Great, I just doxed it. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. When I first applied to the organization where I worked, I didn't get hired because I actually had no idea what refugees face. I didn't have a clue. One of the interview questions they asked me was, what are some of the barriers that refugees face when going to, it was a health assistant job. What are some of the barriers refugees face when entering a medical setting? I was so blown away by that question I couldn't even answer it. I didn't even have a conceptual understanding of what barrier meant. Luckily, they gave me a chance when I applied for the caseworker position, and I was able to learn. But you're right. I think that's a huge problem in our society, is that people like to live in their own socioeconomic bubbles, and they don't explore. That's one thing that when I raise my kids, I want them to interact with people of varied socioeconomic statuses. I want them to see how good their life is. Not in the sense of oh, look at the poor people, let's feel bad. No, it's in the sense of okay, maybe I'm not phrasing it correctly. I think there are things, for example, when I lived in Brazil. Sorry, was what I said insensitive? I didn't mean it to come across that way. Those gnomes will be refugees with all that hard labor. Yeah, they're doing the work for me. Okay, we were able to buy the chicken of the woods. Well, what I meant by that was I don't want my children to be in that socioeconomic bubble where they don't know how good they have it. That's what I meant. Where did I put mine? There's a cup. I'm eating radishes. What's the red 2 at the left? Oh, that's my wizard guy that says when I can level up. But if I level up, then I have to erase everything and start over. So I want to wait on that. I don't want to do it. Okay. Now I'm gonna hire some chickens. Damn, my wand is working really quickly. Anyways, it's never my intention to come across as like, well, I'll just admit that I am very ignorant about a lot of things. And, you know, I lived a very sheltered life, and, you know, I married somebody who has a lot of money, and I mean, that's the situation. I guess the question would be, like, what do I do about it? And that's what I've been sitting here asking myself my whole life. Like, that's the reason why I help refugees, is because, like, I feel bad about my own existence. Knowing that there's countless people out there who live much worse lives than me. And I don't know what I did to deserve my life. I didn't do anything. I didn't work for it. I was born into it. So, like, I've been trying to think, like, what's the best way I can... how can I earn what I have? How can I earn it? And I keep coming up with blanks. I don't think there's anything I can do. No, it's okay. It's just like, no, I think it's good. I think it's good to be in spaces that's not, that you're not usually a part of, right? And I think it's good for people like me to not, like, to be checked on certain things, right? To realize. Because some of these things I don't even realize, right? Well, I was even thinking this with, like, with my friends, because my friends are also not in the same situation that I'm in. And, like, this is not me complaining, it's just me saying, like, I fundamentally can't relate to them on many things. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're struggling with their day-to-day, just, you know, trying to survive. The only thing that sets me apart is that I ended up marrying a lawyer. And that was like a huge... Yeah, I don't know. It's interesting how life works. But I think it's important for me to recognize, like, that's why I say I want my kids to recognize it, because I know that my kids, if I don't take it into my hands to show them, then they won't know. Hi Ivan. Monday. Yes, it could be Monday if you want. I would prefer if it was Monday, honestly. My Mondays are always good. When it gets to Wednesday and Thursday, dude, I fucking, yeah. Anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to think about ways I can... Oh, okay. Oh, thank you for answering my question of the day. Sorry, I was dissociating. The last time you had a strong feeling. Oh, is that because you did your kung fu class? You took it literally. Feeling strong, feeling powerful. Okay. We're growing mushrooms today, by the way, Ivan. I hope you're doing well. We're trying to get to 1 million of each type of mushroom. I've got my gnome army and my chicken army that's helping me harvest. To answer the question, this morning I had a wave of self-loathing, making me want to just be a rock. I can relate to that. I'm literally... Bro, I'm sorry. That's a terrible feeling to have. I don't think anybody deserves to feel that way. 1 mega mushroom. Yeah, see, this one gets... The one right here gets really big. The other ones get small. I don't think self-loathing is a useful emotion to feel, but sometimes we can't control when it overtakes us. But remember, this is very important.
Accept yourself. Vote. Starts with you. It starts with you.
This is a review bra shirt. Yeah. The report of the week. He's the guy who reviews fast food. He kind of looks like a vampire. He's got like really long fingernails. He's the guy who said, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. It's that guy. Yeah. Okay, how many do I need? Okay, so I need 10,000 regular mushrooms. I could start doing these Amanita muscaria mushrooms. Okay. Oh, but I'm only at 1,400. Oh, God. I'm not even close. Maybe I should level up to level 15 and then yeah, and then start over. Making some carrot pasta now to cheer up. Oh, thank you for the hugs. Thank you. I think self-loathing often generates from comparing ourselves with others. And that's something we should do less of. But I do that all the time. I feel like it's just hardwired into us to always be comparing ourselves. He hasn't stopped me getting fast food. Oh, after watching the review. Well, he had the review saying, like, fast food is over. But then he got a Papa Murphy's pizza and said, just kidding, we're back. It ended up being pretty good. I'm not really a fast food enjoyer, but it sounds like he's going to be enjoying it for a little while longer. Only 1,000 more fungus streams to go? I know. Well, I was thinking about it. I was like, how the heck are we gonna reach 1 million mushrooms? But it compounds over time. Like you can make every mushroom you harvest be double the amount. You know, it's the speed at which it grows is really fast. Like, you know. But yeah, we're just sitting here farming mushrooms. The voices of my mother since I was 5 too. Those linger. Your mom had a comforting voice? So did my mom. So does my mom. And that's why I listen to ASMR. Reading ASMR. I like all the little popping noises. Oh, well, so that wasn't what you meant at all. The voice of my mommy is usually the reason of self-loathing. I see. My mom had has a very comforting voice towards other people, but towards herself, it's a very negative voice. I think self-loathing is something that's quite common among people. We have a better relationship now. I'm glad you were able to repair the relationship. The fear of becoming a self-fulfilling prophecy. Sorry, you guys, I'm still dissociating. Okay, if this continues... Oh, well, I've only got 30 minutes left. Yeah, we should be good. Okay. I think we have time to... What's up, Dom? We're dissociating. I hope you're doing well, Dom. Sleepy? Yeah, you can call it sleepy. She's in the back rooms. Hi, Inspector Diameter, what's up? I hope you're doing well. We're talking about a lot of different things today. Trauma. Waves of emotion and pain. And the back rooms. I always feel a bit fried in this stream. It's right after I exercise. Well, Dom, you're right at home. Come be fried with me. We'll just be fried together. Okay. We're gonna level up right now. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nope, I don't want the fire. So the fire spell is for morel mushrooms. Let's get more gnomes. Yeah. Well, I always want people to feel comfortable in this space. Isn't there some science that when you zone out, your brain is solidifying information? I don't know. That's an interesting. Maybe. I think when I zone out, it's how do I describe it? Everybody experiences it differently. Some people experience it as like a rush of thoughts. It's kind of like aphantasia, where I don't really hear the thoughts or see the thoughts, but it feels like the amount of thoughts in here are like exponential. And it makes it so that my ability to speak is very diminished. I'm like being careful of every single word I say, and like before it comes out of my mouth, I'm like checking it and doing double check and doing triple check and doing, Okay, when a creature harvests a shroom, it gets a speed buff. No, I think we're good with that. Oh yeah, okay, I want to buy this one. Oh, it costs 2 coin. Oh, damn, that's expensive. Okay, never mind. Well, I'm glad you were able to do your workout routine. Yeah. Okay, that's too hot. I'm gonna go get ice cubes. I'll be right. Ivan said, let's all go to Florence and hang out at a cafe on the piazza. Let's go. Oops. There's nothing behind the curtain, I'm sorry. It's just the council. What was my overlay I was using? This one. Ivan is buying the tickets for everyone. Let's go. Yeah. Anyways, I just want everybody to like me. So if I say something that makes you not like me, please tell me. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for validation. I'm not that girl. I'm sorry. I'm not looking for validation. I am not looking for validation. Okay. I think that I will spin my fidget toy. I'm gonna tell you something. Okay, tell me, Rayfly, what do you hate about me? Everyone go around and say something they hate about me. I'm ready. I'm in an emotionally stable state. I could take it. He wants to be liked by everyone, which is impossible. Watch me try. Everybody keeps fucking saying that, and I'm like, no. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna achieve the impossible. It's I know. No, it's not. No, it's not. Inspector said, I don't like how you want to be like that. Damn it. Well, that is a catch-22. Oh, no. Why would you not like that, though? Is it because, like, I believe in something unrealistic? No, I know. Plenty of people have told me that it's impossible. It always starts out really slow until we can hire the gnomes to pick things. What's your shirt, by the way? Were you here when I explained it like 10 minutes ago? It's my review bra shirt. Report of the week. He's holding a lightsaber. Anyways, thank you guys for your kind messages. I'm sorry I'm crashing out. This is just the only reason why I haven't clicked stop streaming yet is just I kind of want to showcase to myself, like, if I ever am able to overcome this, like what it was like for me at this, I don't know, some delusional self like, look, you used to hold yourself in your mind as a prisoner. Inspector said a subset of everyone are shitheads, and it's not good, necessarily, to be liked by them. I tried to do an experiment where, well, I've mentioned this quite a few times on stream, but I tried to do an experiment where I had my enemy, somebody who I thought was my enemy, and I tried to make friends with him, and I did make friends with him. And he did like me, even though I viewed him as a, well, I don't really, I don't think I've really ever hated another person before. Like, if you put me in a room with, I made joke about it being like, Spencer Cox, the governor. I've been in the same room with this man before. As much as I joke about him and his shiny bald head, when I was in the room with him, he was just a man. I don't know, it wasn't like somebody I hated. I could even see myself liking him if I see him in a certain way. This is just my personality. Like, I try and see the good. No bald shape. I'm sorry. Oh. God damn it. As soon as you open your mouth, you're bound to offend somebody, right? I think that's the moral of the story. that I haven't quite grasped yet. As soon as you form an opinion, that fundamentally means that somebody else is going to have a different opinion. Ulysses asked, what is a good person? A good person is somebody who tries to leave the world a better place than how they found it. That might not be possible, but if they can at least try, somebody who at least tries. Now I realize that not everybody tries. So I guess logically that would mean that not everybody's a good person. But I do believe that everybody has the potential to be a good person. Every single human has the potential to be a good person. And so I kind of just roll with that. I kind of just think, well, Chunky says another subset of everyone is you, so it's impossible to be liked by everyone unless you like yourself. Here's the thing. I think there's a really interesting paradox that occurs. Everybody thinks that I hate myself because of the way I act. But I don't think that's actually the case. I think I actually really like myself. In fact, I think I like myself too much. When you're really egotistical, you are obsessed with yourself. And that causes you to I forgot what I was trying to say. Thank you, Dom. You're very kind. No, I wasn't saying anybody upset me. That's the thing, is that I upset myself. According to the 4 agreements. The mistake that I made was that I took something personally. And if I just don't take anything personally, then I'll never have an issue. We cannot very effectively change the world. That sucks. God damn it. No, I think it's just like Mormonism remaining, where it's like going from believing that eventually I would have my own world, my own earth, to not command. I didn't see it that way. It was more like I was part of some grander purpose. When you grow up and that's what you're told, like that's not something that really ever leaves. There are things that when you're told them as a child, they're just permanently ingrained in your mind. You can't really like escape it. You're making it really difficult for me to compliment you on your outfit today. Oh, because you hate Star Wars. Sorry. If he was holding what's a Star Trek weapon? I don't know anything about Star Trek, unfortunately. I'm gonna watch it. I know that a large portion of this community enjoys Star Trek, and in order to show my appreciation to the community, I will watch Star Trek. I don't have any streaming services right now, but I will, if it ever becomes free on YouTube, I will watch it. Maybe it is free on YouTube. That's something I could check. Inspector said religious deconstruction is not easy. Well, yeah, I made this really long. I kind of like overtook Aristotle's Discord with a really long post, but there was another person in that Discord who sent me a message that I thought was so powerful and amazing. And I wish I could meet more people who have gone through religious deconstruction, because I feel like we would have this sense of solidarity, of this like, oh yes, I know what that feels like. I know exactly what you're going through. I feel like that's what I'm missing in my life right now. Okay, we're almost at 1,000. Not all of us are Dolly Parton. Yeah. That doesn't mean we shouldn't strive to be great. I think we should strive to be great, even if it's impossible. I think that's like the most human thing we can do is strive for impossible goals. So mine just happens to be liked by everybody. I know that pursuing that goal hurts me, but it's something I want to pursue anyway. I think it's just a part of who I am. I don't know, does anybody else have like, well, you don't have to share, but like something where it's like the bane of your existence. Like it's probably something you, like, you know, it might not be right, but you still believe it and follow it anyway. But if someone likes you, can you accept and believe in it? Okay, that's tricky because I actually don't know. It's like humans are so fragile. Exhibit A. But sometimes with some people, all it takes is you say one wrong thing and they abandon you and leave you forever. I've had that happen many times. Where, you know, I have a really close relationship with somebody who, like best friends. And I say one thing and they leave forever. And I feel like that's the case with every human. You just have to say the right thing. So knowing that in the back of my mind, like, I need to make sure I don't say the wrong thing. Exhibit A. That's kind of you. I'm not doing it for validation. I just want to be realistic. But I know that it's hard to know like where the boundary lies between like showing things realistically and like having realistic conversations and like when you should have this kind of conversation with a therapist. I can't really afford a therapist right now though, so that's very kind of you. We are burdened with glorious purpose. Inspector says, I went to a recovering from religion support group last month for the first time. There's other people out there. Oh, that's cool. Did you go there because you were also recovering or just because you were curious? But I'm glad you had a good experience. Yeah. That's kind of what well, that's the thing. Like, that's why I went to my mushroom church. So I go to this church, or I used to go to this church like every Sunday, which is, it's under the framework of worshiping psilocybin mushrooms, but that's not really what it is. It's like, it's literally a group of ex-Mormons getting together, and talking about recovering from Mormonism. And so I do have that. It's just, a lot of people in that space are like fresh in it, and that's different. When you're fresh out of leaving the Mormon church, that's when you want to rebel. You want to drink alcohol, you want to club, you want to do drugs, you want to go crazy. I feel like it goes through different stages, right? First you go through like the rebellious phase. And then you go through the nothing matters phase. And if you can survive through that, a lot of people don't. If you can survive through that, then you come to the phase where it's like, okay, maybe, so life is worth living, but why? And that's probably the longest phase, which is like creating meaning for yourself, when you haven't been taught, when you've literally like your whole childhood been told what to believe, and you shouldn't think for yourself. You know, that's bad. You should not ask questions. You should not think for yourself. So you have to unlearn a lot of things. That's the phase I'm in. Unfortunately, a lot of people who go to these churches or whatnot, they're kind of still in either the rebellious phase or like the nothing matters phase. So a lot of them are going through some pretty severe mental doing some pretty heavy mental work. But yeah, I do need to keep looking. That is true. Ulysses likes to validate the existence of others, that everyone is worthy of peace and love. I agree. Maybe that is my impossible goal, to remember the people close to me, that love and beauty still exists. Yeah, I think that's a great goal to have. Oh, these mushrooms do not harvest themselves. I need to get some chickens to harvest them. Sometimes I need to remember that myself, because I pretty much forgot this morning. It's so easy to forget, isn't it? That's the thing. It's so easy to forget. It's like a constant process. Reminding yourself what's important. Regulating yourself. Yes. Ivan, I do remember you recommending that. Thank you. Here, I'll click on the link. I'll go subscribe right now. Here. I'm gonna go subscribe right now. There. So I can remember that for later. Leaving the environment and going for a walk helped me, and I have a meditation group on Wednesdays. That's good. Yeah, being in nature helps so much. You're so right. That's why at times I've debated just like it's kind of a constant debate. Like, do I stream? Is what I'm doing here useful? Or do I just completely disconnect from the internet and just focus on like my family and nature and intellectual pursuits and like working and being out there in my community. Let's see. How are things going over here? Gotta increase the speed. Okay. I think we can make it to 10,000 mushrooms over here. Oh, and an inspector also recommends. Okay. Yeah, I'll check them out for sure. The popping noises are so satisfying. They're tickling my brain. Sometimes you reach the point of no return, where it's like, unless you do something to change your external environment, you will stay in the same mind state, the same mental state, indefinitely. So that's why I think that's good, is like what you said, leaving the environment, going for a walk. Just become an atheist, bro. All atheists in chat have found peace. Okay, so your life is perfect and easy. Refly's life is perfect. Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. I have found peace. That's the thing. I have found peace. I have found existential peace. Not a single human on planet Earth's life is easy. Yeah. I know, that's true. I'm just curious as to like what you meant by become an atheist. Cause like I already tried that. That didn't work. And the thing is, like, I didn't need to. I don't need to become an atheist. I think I found my purpose. My purpose is to experience everything life has to offer until it's over. Maybe that's atheism, I don't know. But like, I'll leave the window open, I'll leave the door open for other things to be possible, external forces to be possible. You know, I like to believe in yin and yang and like the movement of chi. I like to believe in some aspects of Taoism and Hinduism. I like doing my yoga. Like, there are things I do, and I do have existential peace. So atheism doesn't cut it for me. But if that's what works for you, then great. I was saying this in Aristotle's chat, Discord. I was like, and there's nothing wrong with atheism. If that's what you want to do, that's cool. That's fine. I think like we're all trying to achieve some level of peace, and whatever way you do that, whatever method you use to achieve that, then that's good. Hi, Orange. How's it going, Orange, this morning? Good morning. We're talking about waves. Well, right now we're talking about religions. I've said from a certain perspective, there's no distinction between atheism and agnosticism. They both reject positive belief in a god. I didn't say that being atheist doesn't mean I can't do yoga. I just, like, I will not follow atheism as a religion. What I perceive, and I know that the atheists are going to come and say, that's literally the different thing. But the way I perceive it is, the way atheism is, practiced by all the atheists I know, the way it's practiced seems very, very similar to a religion. I mean, you're here proselytizing to me. telling me to convert to atheism. If that's not religious, I don't know what is. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to stir shit. I'm just saying what I believe. It's not like anything against you or what you believe. Let's debate that, shall we? Let's have a debate. Okay, I hope your dinner turned out well, Ulysses. Thank you so much for stopping by and for saying such kind things. That was very nice of you. The Borg merely wish to raise quality of life for all species. And I think that's admirable, and I like that you're trying to do that, Ivan. Like with your platform and when you talk about passionate humanism, I can see that you are dedicated to the idea of reducing suffering and making life better for other people. And I think that's great. Orange says, I never thought of it like convert to atheism. I know the word I used was not the appropriate word, but hopefully you can understand what I mean. I mean, objectively, when somebody asks me, or when somebody tells me to become an atheist, that is telling me to change my worldview. So in my mind, I viewed that as converting. But if you use a different word to describe that, then that's fine. I've said a lot of atheism is a counterforce to religious proselytization. Atheist culture. Inspector said, I'm an atheist intellectually, but I think having some kind of spiritual practice is good for me. Yeah, whatever works for you. I've been going to a Luther Palian church last year and letting the placebo effect do its thing. Yeah, and even if you see it as the placebo effect, like, that's what I do too. I do the yoga, and you know, I might not, like, believe that anything external is happening, but I know that the practice itself is affecting my body and my mind in a positive way. You know, I know that when I rearrange things in my house, I don't necessarily even have to believe that chi is circulating throughout my house, and, you know, if I put a spiky plant behind me, that's going to invade my chi. But, like, if I respect it and I say, wow, other people do this, and so I want to do it too, it actually can work like a placebo effect, even if you don't, like, if you don't 100% know or believe that it's what's happening. Inspector said a lot of atheism is the same religious fundamentalism and proselytization, just for the other team. That's what I'm trying to say. Thank you. That's what I was trying to say. Yes. And I'm not saying, like, it's hard because atheism is very broad. That's a very broad category. It's really hard when you group people into groups, because then you're trying to say all people are like this. And when you do that, you're bound to be wrong. So it's hard, it's difficult. Dom says, to me it comes off as they think they have the truth. They think you would be better off with the truth. So they try and make you see what they think is true. That is exactly what I think. And I can understand why. If you feel like you have found the one truth, of course you want to share it with other people. If you found the secret to life, you want to tell everybody else about that. But I have news for you. Every religion, every religious person thinks the exact same thing. I know that science works in a different way and objective truth, whatnot. But the fundamental, like, the thought processes are the same. Yes, but we're right. I think there's a clip of me saying, well, Ivan, can you not be right? I know, Ivan, but can you not be right? Reclusi says, as a Twitch chatter, I obviously have all the answers. Tell me, what is the secret? What are the secrets of the universe? The difference is we don't base our beliefs on mumbo jumbo. See, that's the thing as well. This is what I was criticizing about Sam Harris. Is, he's a very prominent person in the atheist community, and I was finding flaws in his logic. He was, this is gonna, I don't even know if okay. I was having a very intense conversation with my husband where we were picking apart everything Sam Harris was saying about, like, he was like, don't even engage with people who are religious because they fundamentally believe in something that's false. Okay, I'm gonna swallow and I'm gonna okay. I could say what I really think. I think that he's doing the same thing. I think that you cannot fundamentally prove one way or the other. It's something that fundamentally can't be proven. Maybe the math can get smaller and smaller and smaller and hone in on one conclusion, but yeah. Oh no. Ulysses came back and reality is nothing but a collective hunch. Atheists have schisms so much that we should start identifying the different denominations. I think so, because I feel bad when I say atheists. Because I know that not all, I don't mean all atheists. Ivan wrote a book on it. Which book is it? It's not the one I have, right? Mod, shout out the book. It's not, I have the Passionate Humanism book. It's not that one, is it? Oh, okay, it's a different one. Probability and Purpose. Mods, shout out Ivan and his coolness. Orange says, growing up atheist, I always felt imposter syndrome when going into a church. That's interesting. Maybe like in the sense that you felt like you didn't belong there. Or like you weren't supposed to be there. Okay, frick. Okay, I can't freaking stop my ads from coming. I do need to end the stream very soon. I forgot I have to go to yoga, like right now. I lost track of time. You guys are just too interesting. Great conversation. Thank you for the conversation. Thank you for the crash out. Sorry for the crash out. And I hope the next time we stream that, I'm in a better mood. We can have some more lighthearted conversations. But thank you for being here. I appreciate all of you. If you have an issue with anything I said, feel free to direct message me and we can talk about it. Because, yeah, I want this to be a space for everyone. So, thank you. Thank you. Okay, thanks, guys. Okay, bye. See you.